is week number 5 of the high school football season. Thank you for joining us here on GTV. Matt Jaworski along with Jamie Ward. And Jamie, a big game today at Chardon Memorial. The visiting Blue Streaks looking to knock off the Hilltoppers. Both teams coming in 4-0. The Premier Athletic Conference is technically on the line tonight. And by the way, it's also Chardon homecoming. A lot of things to talk about.
Such a big game. We remember homecoming last year, Matt. Chardon beat South. It was a magical night. And again, the Hilltoppers hoping for that kind of energy. When you look at how many people are going to be here tonight and the show the band's going to give, you look at this matchup, you've got last year, Madison, a big winner, 43-26. The year before, though, Chardon able to squeak out a 7-0 win. So I think you're exactly right. So much on the line. And, hey, we've got television trucks here, and this is the place to be.
It absolutely is. And keep in mind, the winner tonight, don't want to look too far ahead, but the winner tonight gets a ton of computer points as well. Well, with that, Jamie, we are going to take a break and toss it down to all our pregame festivities. But when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you here on GTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chardon High School Student Council would like to welcome everyone to the 2014 homecoming football game and festivities. The parade floats this year, sponsored by the classes of Chardon High, creatively reflect the homecoming theme of a walk on the wild side. Difficult as it was, the judges have decided that the winner of the 2014 float contest is the class of 2015. Congratulations to you, and also congratulations to the 2014 homecoming court, who will be introduced at this time. Escorted by her parents, Rob and Sharon, is Jamie Benjamin. Escorted by his parents, Steve and Julie, is Matt Giddens. Escorted by her parents, John and Karen Perko, and Craig and Meta Douglas, is Kelly Douglas. Escorted by his parents, Rick and Bev, is Nick Misick. Escorted by her parents, Brett and Carla, is Marina Luz. Escorted by his parents, Ralph and Tracy, is Kyle Grimm. Escorted by her parents, Jim and Maura, is Christine Stanko. Escorted by his mother, Erica, is Jeremy Bolton. Escorted by her parents, John and Christina, is Kelly Turk. Escorted by his parents, Michael and Kathy, is Ray Bender. The king will be announced and crowned tomorrow night at the homecoming dance at 10:30 p.m. Please welcome special guest, Mrs. Susan Rockefeller Novotny, the homecoming queen from the class of 1985. Helping crown this year's queen is the 2013 homecoming queen, Peyton Tatanetti, and student council president, Katie Callis. And the 2014 homecoming queen is Kelly Turk. Please be sure to stop by the north end of the field to buy raffle tickets for a 4-pack of zoo tickets or a topper basket. Congratulations to all, and thank you, Chardon High School Student Council, for making this weekend a wonderful occasion. The band is being led onto the field tonight by drum major Kaylee Weber. The Hilltopper Marching Band would like to thank all the band parents for all of their support. All right, Topper fans, put your hands together for the Chardon High School fight song. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we will be honoring all of our veterans during the playing of This Is My Country. Veterans, would you please rise and be recognized? Would you now please stand and join our veterans as we honor our country with the national anthem and remain standing for the Chardon High School alma mater. All righty, Hilltoppers, put your hands together for the Hay Song.
Things just about set to kick off here at Chardon Memorial. Toppers about ready to come out from beneath the tunnel. It is an
Here come
exciting
your
night here at Chardon.
Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers coming in 4-0. The Blue Streaks coming in 4-0. And there they are, the 2014 Chardon Hilltopper football squad. Jamie, you look at this night, again, a lot of computer points on the line. We're only week 5, but when you have 200 teams going, this will carry a lot toward week 11.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And as you mentioned, this is the last year of the Premier Athletic Conference. And so the winner is going to keep that title forever in many ways. And there's really 4 teams, Matt, that have a shot. Chardon and Madison, South and Riverside, those are the 4 favorites. This is a game here that if Chardon could win, boy, would they have the momentum going toward the end of the season.
Oh, absolutely. And either of these teams, whoever wins tonight, will be the heavy favorite to take that PAC title. You look at this game tonight, a few things to remember. Again, we talked about this at the very top of the show. Chardon had some bad taste in their mouth after last year's game when they went up to Madison and just really got it handed to them. No other way to say it. It was just a very lopsided, one-sided score. But the talk has been from a defensive standpoint, come out and set the tone this week.
Yeah, and good news for the defense. They've got a body back, Ben Sivas, who started the season as the starting fullback and also a defensive tackle, is back and healthy. He hurt himself at Kenston. He's going to be a really big boon for the defense. He's going to alternate series on offense. And Matt, boy, is this just a fun night or what?
Oh, it's an absolutely fun night, Jamie. Of course, congratulations to all the girls who were a part of the homecoming court.
Yes, well, Kelly Turk is our homecoming queen. Congratulations to her. And then we should also, Kelly Douglas, Lorena Luce, Jamie Benjamin, Christine Stenko. Also were candidates, but it is Turk who got the crown. The boys' king will be announced tomorrow night at the dance.
Well, certainly a very, very special night tonight here for all those young ladies. And football team looking to make it even more special tonight as the Hilltoppers will be kicking off. Back deep to receive for the Madison Blue Streaks will be number 23, Jared Lasco. And that looks like number 10, Aaron Petroselli. As the sun sets, it makes it a little bit tough to see for the next about 10-15 minutes here. So please bear with us. But Drew McCartney will break the huddle. Now last week, the Hilltoppers out of the gate, Jamie, got called for an offsides on the opening kickoff. Let's see if they can get it all together tonight. It's going to be important to play a mistake-free game. That's something that Mitch said last week immediately following that contest against Warren. Drew McCartney's kick will take a few bounces, picked up and fielded by Petroselli. Racing across the 20, up near the 23-yard line before he's tripped up, and they're going to say he made it across the 25 to about the 26.
Let's take a look at this Chardon Hilltopper starting defense. In the tackles, it's going to be Ben Sivas and Joe Grippy. We're going to have Lucas Lundblad and Jordan Barrett is going to be playing some defensive men. Sivas, Malone, and Maroney are going to be the linebackers. We've got Maroney's going to be at safety. Connick is at safety. Riley Thompson and Justin O are the corners. And of course, these guys will be moving around all night.
Now Connor Smith from the shotgun going to hand the ball off, and Nick Law going right side. Law, not much going on there, will stay in bounds and keeps the clock running early. You look at this Madison Blue Streak offense, led by the junior quarterback, number 6, Connor Smith, coming in at 5'10", 160. He's going to have really 4 running backs to choose from in this game. The fullback, number 41, Ricky Simsick, the junior, 5'10", 205, and then the law firm of Law, Brooks, and Lasco. Smith on the quick throw near side, in and out of the hands. Is it a lateral? No, they'll say incomplete as he was looking for Petroselli. Petroselli last year had a huge game against the Hilltoppers. And Aaron will be joined in the wide receiver corps by Mike Serra, Jordan McClure, his younger brother Isaiah, and tight end Jack Hall. The offensive line from left to right, Brian Del Zoppo, Ben Golden, Brad Weinhold, Kevin Koss, and Hunter Durzik. 4 receivers set for the Blue Streaks. Flags flying and wave that off. It's a procedure call.
Our officials today in their 17th year as a crew. The referee is Fred Colombo. On the line, we've got Greg Kaufman and Paul Maker. The back judge is Phil Cordova, and the umpire is Bill Up.
Well, that will bring up 3rd down and very long for the Madison Blue Streaks. Ball on their own 20-yard line. Smith dropping back the pass, flushing out the pocket. Left side, and he's taken down. Ben Sivas, welcome back, Ben. He made the tackle. I'm not sure if that was a sack from our spot.
Yes, absolutely it was. Big loss of about 7.
So the Chardon defense atoning early for what happened last year. And back to punt will be Jack Hall.
That's one way to get back into the mix, isn't it, Matt?
Boy, when you play defense, it sets the tone early. So Hall, who also plays tight end, will punt. Patrick Sullivan stands at his own 50, awaiting the kick from Hall. Low snap. Hall gets it off. A low kick will bounce across the 40, across the 50, and will be spotted on Chardon's own 44. So the Hilltoppers will be starting off in really good field position.
Good time to thank our funding communities. We couldn't do this without your support. Today's special cablecast and live audio funded by your cable subscriber franchise fees. And we'd like to thank Burton Village, Chardon Township, the City of Chardon, Hamden Township, Middlefield Village, and Munson Township. Thanks again for supporting GTV.
We will get the offense set in just a second here. It's 1st down and 10, handoff, and that's Grippy. Grippy went right side, picked up a few yards on 1st and 10.
Matt, for the offense, of course, Patrick Sullivan is the quarterback leading this team. Let's look at the offensive line. Left tackle is Skylar Petkovic. Clay Allman's the left guard. Jamie Tierney's the center. At right guard is Justin Stanko, and the right tackle is Dominic Dea. We're going to see Misa Cardina as the split ends. Drew McCartney is the tight end. We're going to see Ben Sivas and Joe Grippy at fullback, and Jordan Barrett and Christian Ross as the tailbacks.
Now traditional wing T, Ross going in motion, and handoff will go up the gut. It's Grippy again across midfield and up near the 48-yard line. Now they'll move him back to about the 49-ish.
Matt, Sivas goes down with the injury, but how about Joe Grippy? 45 carries coming in, 306 yards. That's almost 7 per carry. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns, and the junior has stepped up in a big way.
He has filled that, I don't want to say void, but he has done a tremendous job in place of Sivas. Sullivan will once again hand the ball off. The Toppers get the 1st down, crossing the 45, up near the 44. No, they say fumble. Boy, recovered by Nick Brooks. Didn't even have a chance to get through the Madison defensive starting lineup, but Chardon coughs up the ball on their opening drive. And that was something, Jamie, that they had issues with last year in this game, was turnovers.
Well, they were picking up big chunks of yards, and then the fumble, but it's early in the game, and it's time to clamp back down on defense.
Here comes Connor Smith. Smith from the pistol, gonna hand the ball off, coming right side, making a couple moves, spinning around, and eventually being brought down was Jared Glasgow.
Some pushing after the play.
Ben checked that was Lucas Lundblad.
Lundblad lost his helmet, the young man.
Well, clock running, 8:48 and counting here in the opening quarter. No score from Chardon. It is 2nd down and 6 for Madison. Ball on their own 47-yard line.
And the whistle, timeout Blue Streaks. They're going to take an early one. Hey, please remember, nonprofit organizations from our funding communities can send us their announcements of interest. You can mail those to GTV P.O. Box 336 Chardon. You can fax us at 440-285-9897. Or the easiest way is to email us at geaugatv@windstream.net. And whether or not you want to recognize birthdays, anniversaries, other special occasions, they can all be made more special through GTV.
Well, Jamie, Chardon had the ball, gave it away in good territory. Let's see what Madison has up their sleeve. They're facing a 2nd down and 6 again. Ball on their 47-yard line. For those listening on audio only, Toppers dressed in their black tops, black pants.
I noticed the coaches have some new jackets today. We'll get into that.
Pitch, it's going to go left side, Nick Law, and Law trying to go around that, and he is stuck in the backfield for a loss of a few yards.
That was Joe Sivas who ultimately made the tackle, but great job by the line.
Well, the Chardon defense has been 5-star tonight. 3rd down and about 10 for the Blue Streaks. They work their way left to right across your TV screen. From the shotgun, Connor Smith. Smith, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Smith drops back, pass over the middle, caught and complete. He that time hit his tight end, Big Jack Hall.
You say Big Jack Hall, Matt, 6'4", 235. There is nobody on the Chardon roster that size.
When you want to talk about big, and when we get back to the defensive side of things for Madison, we'll talk about another big boy they got. 1st and 10 for the Chardon 37. Bad snap. Connor picks it up, is trying to get away, and he's going to be sacked. A huge sack that looked like Joe Sivas.
Yeah, the sophomore again. Bad snap. That's a break for the Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers will take all the breaks they can get. Again, no score now midway through the 1st quarter.
You know, Matt, coming in, even though both these teams are undefeated, a lot of people felt, if you read the newspapers, that Madison was going to win this game. Chardon knows that.
2nd down and about 21. Ball on the 47-yard line of Madison. 3 receivers set. Smith looking to throw. Has his back and Law. Law spins around and gets out of a few tackles, crosses the 47 to about the 46 before he's brought down. Good
job by the defense to recognize that screen. Anytime you see the pass rush get into the backfield like that, you got to adapt.
Blue Streaks must get to the 29-yard line. Ball placed on the 46.
Chardon defensive coordinators, Bob Francis and, I lost the other guy, Brian Landis. Francis and Landis called the defense. Mitch Hewitt's a big defense guy, the head coach.
3rd and 17 for the Streaks. Connor Smith dropping back to pass. Going to go down the field. He has a man wide open just outside of the outstretched hands of Isaiah McClure. The sophomore is a speedster, but he could not catch up to it. Incomplete.
Had a step on Riley Thompson, but it would have taken a perfect throw, so good coverage. Just mention Mitch Hewitt, and we should mention that he is the head coach. And he is entering his 4th season with the Hilltoppers. He comes in with a record of 24 in 13. He's a 1999 graduate.
Now Hall back to punt for the 2nd time in this game. Patrick Sullivan for Chardon stands at his own 10-yard line. This time it's a good snap. Hall gets it. End-over-end kick. Sullivan calls for the fair catch and will make it around the 12-yard line. Some incidental contact with Jared Lasko. That's about it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Is this the best team we played all year? No. Hey, did you go on blocks on the park?
Good news for the Hilltoppers, Matt, was that the offense looked good. Yeah, they coughed it up once, but you're not going to see them go away from the wing tee.
Well, the defense, no harm, no foul. They took care of things. Now it's back up to the offense. Out comes the offense. 1st down and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Sullivan will have Drippy move to his right. 2 receivers set. And the snap will go to Sullivan. Sullivan going to keep it right side. Will dive ahead for a few yards.
He came in as the team's leading rusher. 69 carries, 358 yards. That's a 5-yard average with 4 touchdowns.
Officials will spot the ball on the 17-yard line, and Toppers will head back to work.
41 is right in there.
Halfway through the 1st quarter, Matt.
Sullivan again under center. Grippy behind him, sends Ross in motion. Will hand the ball off. And it looks like Christian Ross, the ball carrier.
Ross was third on the team coming in, 23 carries, 231 yards. But the nice thing about him, Matt, is that that's a 10-yard average per carry. He's also got 1 touchdown on the ground.
Now, Ross didn't quite get 10 yards that time, but the nice thing about Christian Ross, when you look at the passing numbers, he has been even more explosive as a receiver coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, 5 catches, 116. That's 23 yards. He's very explosive.
3rd down and 1. Handoff, near side, nothing going. Joe Grippy stopped. He might have even lost the yard.
Punt unit comes out.
Now they're going to say he lost a couple. Ball will be spotted on the 20. So early on, it's been a defensive slugfest. Neither team has done anything with the football. And with 4:49 and counting, the Hilltoppers will send to punt this one away. Standing on his 48-yard line is Jared Glasgow.
The late topper coming into the game, James Knopp, the senior.
Chardon looking like they have everybody out there trying to get set. Kick will get away. Bounces at the 50, takes a topper bounce across the 45 far side before it goes out of play.
Good line drive kick.
Back up, guys. Stay behind yellow.
Jamie, look at this Blue Streak offense. They have torched a lot of their opponents coming into this game, a very high-scoring offensive unit.
They've only given up 19 points defensively, and then they are at what? I think it's about 36 points. So imagine that. They only give up about 4 points a game, and then the offense is scoring about 36. It's a tough team.
And they can do it via the air or most notably the run. Handoff, Nick Law coming right side. Law has some running room, breaks a few tackles across the 45 and brought down near the 40-yard line near side. A big pickup for the Blue Streaks, getting that first down, crossing midfield. Now Blue Streaks go back to work. Smith from under center, 2 backs behind him, the big fullback Ricky Simsick, and then Nick Brooks behind him. We'll go to Brooks. Brooks up the gut, gains a couple yards, maybe 3 on that carry before he's brought down.
I was going to say, Matt, one of the ways we know that it's becoming fall is because the sun already down, and we were fighting this sun for most of the first half, if you remember, in week 1.
Now the lights looking good down on Chardon Memorial. 2nd down and 7 for the Streaks. They work their way left to right. Handoff, pitch back, but no, the flea flicker will not go. The ball carrier slipped down. Tried to get the ball away, but Brooks, once you go down, you can't get back up.
No, not at the high school level. That's fun. That was an old school traditional flea flicker.
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
Well, you know what, Jamie? Store that in the back of your mind. We might see that play later on from Madison. Well, that loss pins the ball back on the 40-yard line, so 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Streaks. 3 receivers set, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Connor Smith, the junior quarterback from the shotgun. Bryce on the signals, can't handle the snap. Flushing left side, and he's going to be dragged down again.
3 sacks already, Matt, for this Chardon defense.
A lot of issues from the shotgun snap, and that is their normal center, Brad Weinhold. So 4th down and almost 20. The Streaks again will set to punt the football away. And Jamie, right now if you're Chardon, you're loving what you're seeing from a defensive standpoint.
This has the makings more of what we saw in 2012, 7-0. Not what we saw last year.
Another low snap. Paul has trouble getting it. He will be rocked. Brought down around the 30-yard line.
Wow. 3 bad snaps, Matt.
Excuse me, Ben Silas again in on that play. It's great to have Big Ben come back.
There is an issue right now for the Blue Streaks and the Exchange.
Well, let's see now what the Hilltoppers can do on offense. Michael Cardina, the lone split end, out to the far side of the field. 3 backs for Patrick Sullivan. Sullivan sends a man in motion. Will hand the ball off right side. It's Cybus. Cybus will work his way far side. Flag comes flying though. And Jamie, I don't like the location of that flag. Penalty will go against the Toppers. It will be holding. Boy, you do something big on defense and the offense with another penalty. Something we saw last week against North, just shooting themselves in the foot.
Hey, Matt, it is homecoming weekend, and so we have a special homecoming package for our GTV viewers. Don't forget the dance was September 27th, which will be tomorrow. The theme, A Walk on the Wild Side.
Well, Patrick Sullivan from the shotgun, dropping back the pass. Looking left side. He has a man. It's Grippy over the head, over the outstretched hands of Joe Grippy. Incomplete. Boy, that would have been a big pass had Grippy been able to hold on to it.
You know, Matt, coming in for Patrick Sullivan to have 398 passing yards, he's now 16 of 36 on the season with 6 touchdown passes. I mean, we both talked about it early on. The Hilltoppers don't like to throw the football. Sullivan, though, has proven he can do it this year.
Now, if the Hilltoppers make the playoffs, he could be a legitimate 1,000-yard passer this year. Manning going in motion, and it's going to be the scissor play. Christian Ross will get it across the 35, up near the 30-yard line, and Chardon regains some of what they lost.
We see that play usually a few times a game, and they're running it here early. It's kind of like a reverse, but it happens really quickly between the tackles.
Well, Jamie, you talked about homecoming, and such a special weekend here at Chardon. I do not see an empty seat in the house on the Chardon side of the field. Standing room only. A few, some seats open on the far side down near the Crazies. Sullivan, some confusion, looking to throw the ball, has it batted down at the line of scrimmage. But of course, you know, it takes a special kind of parent to be able to sit near the Crazies.
Well, I'm surprised they did a whiteout tonight. Only in the simple fact that Madison wearing all white. But again, huge crowd, biggest one I've seen, almost 2 entire sections. And they've got some props already up and going, a box. We're going to see a deer at some point. Deer season, I guess, begins this weekend, Matt. I'm not much of a hunter, but we hear from John Camp of the News Herald.
Deer season starting?
Bow season began this weekend.
Sullivan going to fake the handoff, looking to throw on the screen. He has his man. It's Grippy. Grippy across the 30, up near the 25, close to a first down.
Well, it's 4th down, and I don't know, Matt. It's all the way on the other side of the field, and they're going to say, I think they're going to say no. He did not get it.
Well, you knew Chardon was going to go for it, being that close. Not quite in field goal position for Riley Tatanetti.
Well, with 1:41 to go in the first quarter, the Blue Streak offense is going to come back out. And not many big plays yet, but you know, both teams are just waiting.
Smith from the shotgun, and he's had issues with that today. Will hand the ball off. There's Nick Law coming right side.
I think
Law
he came out.
fumbled the football. Chardon says they have it. Officials are, what are they going to say? Madison saying he's down.
And the referee saying that he agrees, 2nd down.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, Jamie. I think Nick Law got the ball back. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 now for the Blue Streaks as they work their way left to right. Madison will send out a 4-receiver set. Handoff. Going left side and gaining a few yards is Jared Lasko before he's tripped up and brought down just shy of the first down marker. Jamie, it brings up a big third down and about 1 for the Blue Streaks.
Running the ball well.
Yeah, big play. Chardon defense has been full of big plays tonight. Mitch Hewitt, a defensive coach. He was a defensive coordinator at West Geauga and Riverside before he came back and took over his alma mater. And now they're going to measure.
Oh, we have an official's timeout. And Jamie, you talk about homecoming again. A lot of special festivities going on this weekend. The big dance coming up tomorrow night. And parade was earlier today as well. We got you covered, folks, here on GTV. A lot of special programming in honor of the big homecoming festivities. Always a very special time.
So it's a first down?
Yeah, first down for the Blue Streaks. So Smith from the shotgun. 4 receiver set, 1 back in the backfield to his right. Look on the receiver screen, it's Petroselli. Petroselli fumbled the football, and the Hilltoppers recover.
There is a flag.
We're good. Hold up.
No, Madison got it. Blue Streaks recovered that.
Wow.
There were like 3 black jerseys and no white jerseys, and Madison got it. Now, what was the flag? Would it have mattered? And now Mitch Hewitt wants an explanation because maybe they declined this penalty.
Now they're discussing it right now, and certainly if it is less than what the loss would be, you're going to take that loss.
It is a hold on Madison, so it would have counted for Chardon. Of course, yeah, you decline that because the down at that point more important than the 4 yards.
Ball will be spotted near the 30-yard line, and I'll call it the 30. Smith from the pistol, 4 receivers, gonna hand the ball off at nowhere was Nick Brooks. Brooks stuffed at the line, and nice job. It looked like Jamie coming up with Joe Sivas to help make that tackle.
Well, with the clock running at 16 seconds, that might be the final play of the first quarter. We will see.
Now Madison taking their time getting to the line. Clock down to 5 seconds. And it looks like they will let this go. That's it. They did not get the ball off, so we will take a timeout and come back with second quarter action on GTV. Welcome back to Chardon Memorial. No score after the first quarter. It is 3rd down and 14 for the Blue Streaks. Let's see if the Chardon defense can hold.
Another big defensive play.
Smith from the shotgun fakes it, drops back to pass, feeling some pressure. McCartney got his hand up. It's a short catch. It's a short throw, but the catch made by Aaron Petroselli. A tremendous job, Jamie, to stop, go up, and make the catch. However, McCartney is going to force a new quarterback to come in. Connor Smith, when he threw the football, smacked his hand on the helmet of Drew McCartney. So the question is, which quarterback will we see enter this game?
Boy, Chardon had everything going for them on that play. The pass rush, McCartney hit the quarterback. It was an up-in-the-air ball, and somehow the receiver able to come down to it, with it.
Well, a lot of confusion for Madison. They have backup quarterback Ted Davis lining up as a receiver. Into the game at quarterback is someone who's not even on my roster, number 5.
Not even on the roster. Wow.
Good snap, going to be carried out and ran right side. Fumble on the ground.
Who's got it? Boy, look at the ball. It's Chardon.
Have it.
It's been just kind of a crazy first half.
Sean Maroney recovers the fumble. Wow. Not sure who the ball carrier was, but he could not hang on to it. A nice job by Maroney to pick up the ball, race the left side up the sideline, was brought down just on the Chardon side of the 50. First down and 10 now for the Toppers. Here comes the offense. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan will hand the ball off, and gaining maybe a yard or so is Christian Ross.
Second time the Hilltoppers have the football with decent field position, Matt. They've got to put some points on the scoreboard.
Now, second time that they've started in Blue Streak territory. And Jamie, if you want to win the pack, it's going to go through Madison tonight. And this would be a good time to get on the scoreboard if you're the Hilltoppers on this drive here. Just under 11 minutes to play in the second quarter. No score from Chardon. Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward with you here on GTV. Sullivan going to hand the ball off, and across the 40 out near the 39-yard line was Joe Grippy. We've seen a bit of Ben Sivas tonight from an offensive standpoint, but really, Hilltoppers are going to save him much more for the defensive side.
Well, Don Novansek, who is an assistant coach, calls the plays with Chip Sorber. He said that Sivas and Grippy would likely rotate, but you're right. Ben Sivas is going to be more important to the defense tonight.
Well, one receiver said it's Gaspard, the split end. Sullivan handed the ball off, and Grippy goes ahead on 3rd and 1 for the first down across the 37 to about the 36.
One of the interesting things that I look at, Matt, you look at Madison, and yes, they've been dominant in 4 weeks, but the one unique thing that Chardon brings every week is this wing T offense. And Madison has not been facing it. They haven't been practicing it against it. And so how they react to it is anybody's guess.
And a lot of times you'll hear opposing coaches say, just tackle every ball carrier you can. Sullivan going to keep it himself, trying to go around the right side. Cannot do it. Eventually taken down by Jared Lasko after a gain of about 4 on that play. If you're the Hilltoppers, you just need to keep gaining yardage.
Don't forget, Chardon has Riley Tatnetti as a kicker. She wears number 49. She's a girls soccer player who came on and attempted her first kick in week 2. Had no idea she would be a football place kicker. That could be an issue.
Well, she made a 29-yard field goal last week. Handoff. Grippy going to get the first down going around the right end.
29 last week? That's impressive for any high school kicker.
She actually had a little bit of room to spare on that.
Especially one who's kind of not officially a kicker, just became a kicker. Coach Marty Makar has been a kicking guru on the Chardon Hilltoppers football staff for many years.
Ball spotted, first down and 10. Near side for the Hilltoppers. It'll be on their 26-yard line. Sullivan going to hand the ball off. Pulling through is Ben Sivas, and Sivas gaining yards and getting close to that first down marker. Boy, it's homecoming, but it's also Ben Sivas homecoming as well. This Chardon offense greatly enjoys having him back.
And he had a shoulder injury, right?
Shoulder / collarbone area. I think technically it was a separated shoulder.
Okay, and to come back that quickly, the shoulder injuries can be a problem, especially when you get involved with that clavicle. Ben Sivas is tough, though. We know that.
Well, the word on the street was he could have played the last 2 weeks if it was the playoffs, but they wanted to hold him out for this game, get him back fully healthy, which he is. Second down and 1 for the Toppers. The handoff, right side, Sivas across the 15 up near the 10 down to the 9-yard line. And the Chardon offense now doing what they do best, Jamie. They are gaining yards on the ground and pound.
First down, Chardon.
Yeah, we've only seen one halfback carry the ball. It's been all between the tackles right now.
Even very few carries by Sullivan himself.
Yeah. They like what they see from that middle of the Madison defensive line. Boy, there is a big guy on that line, isn't there?
Well,
Devin Ward.
The big boy. No, you're seeing number 79, Bill Glass, 6'3", 430. Cybus going to get the handoff, go up the gut.
430.
430. Coach has said he's good for about 2 plays and he has to come off for a spell. He's what you call a gap stopper.
430 pounds.
So 2nd down and goal for the Toppers. Ball spotted on the 8-yard line. And officials going to stop the clock because it's a timeout. Timeout taken by the Blue Streaks. We'll take a timeout here on GTV. When we come back, we'll see what Chardon can do. Welcome back, Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward along with you. And Jamie, for Chardon, it's a big 2nd down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line there, within field goal range. But boy, they would like 6 right here.
Lots of cracks at it.
Now watch out, Jordan Barrett lined up in the slot far side. 2 receivers set for Sullivan. Sullivan 2 backs with him in the backfield. Gonna hand the ball off. Grippy just denied from that get-go. Boy, Glass right there to help make that tackle. He plays nose tackle. He swallows up about 2 holes right there. The kind of kid that really makes you run away from him.
Don't forget, at halftime, we're going to have the Hilltoppers marching band. Boy, are they going to be excited about homecoming night.
They always put on a very special homecoming show, Jamie. Now 3rd and goal from the 10. Barrett in the backfield. 3 backs for Sullivan, under center. Sullivan gonna fake the handoff, some pressure, flushing out left side, looking to throw the ball, looking to throw. He's gonna keep it.
Boy, he took a
hit
hit
hard as he goes out of bounds.
Boy, you don't like to see Patrick take that kind of hit because he didn't have an angle there, but he popped up, appears to be okay, and there she is, Riley Tatanetti.
Miss Riley Tatanetti out to attempt the field goal. Last week she connected from 29 yards out. Let's see what she can do here. Ball will be marked far side at the 16-yard line, so a 26-yard field goal attempt. She is right-footed. Snap is down, kick is underway, it's through the air, and no good, a bit right.
Boy, it looked like it was good from this angle.
It looked like it was good, but Tatanetti just a little bit to the right. So Madison will take over.
Boy, man, that was, you heard a lot of cheering originally because boy, did it have the distance. Did it ever have the distance?
The crazies, they caught the football and they thought it was good down at their end. This means Blue Streaks take over 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And it is Josh Petrus. No, that's Connor Smith back in at quarterback. Smith will hand the ball off. Nothing going. Ball carrier stopped right side.
Go back out of that.
Now Smith showing no signs of that injured hand. Not bandaged up or anything. Gonna hand the ball off across the 25-30 and brought down from behind was Nick Brooks. A big 1st down for the Streaks.
That was the 2nd big run we've seen from Madison tonight.
Will be a 3-receiver set, 2 to the near side, man on the far side in the slot for the Blue Streaks. Pistol formation for Connor Smith. Smith going to hand the ball off again. Nick Brooks right side, and Brooks having trouble getting back to the line of scrimmage, buckling down. I saw Joe Malone in there to help make that tackle from his linebacking spot. Joe Malone, as of last week, had 29 tackles, Jamie, and he added a bunch more against North.
One thing that Chardon's trying to do, talking with the coaches before the game, is play guys one way. Malone used to be on the offensive line. Now he rarely plays there. They like him on defense.
Second down and 11. 3 receivers, similar formation. Connor Smith dropping back to pass, feeling pressure, stepping up in the pocket. He's taking off. Smith makes a couple guys miss, tries to cut the field around the 40.
Oh, he lost it. Another fumble. Holy cow.
Now the question is who recovered, and it's the Blue Streaks.
Madison's coughed it up about 5 times, haven't they?
3 that I can remember. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Blue Streaks. They will take back over, ball on the 46-yard line. Now stacked house behind Connor Smith. Have not seen this formation from Madison. So go to the fullback. He pounds his way across the 50 up near the 49 before he is brought down. Simic, a nice pickup, Jamie, and Madison just slowly moving the ball after that missed field goal. Well, you hear the cowbells in front of us. It's the Sivas family cheering on.
Well, they've got a lot to cheer about today.
Their 2 sons. Second down and 6. Handoff, and it's Josh Petroselli.
Good downhill running.
Joe Malone up there to make the tackle.
The junior Dalen Powers is going to come in and play some nose guard. We've talked about big young men. Powers runs 6'3", 270.
Now he can be a force. He's a player that Mitch Hewitt in this defense is slowly bringing along. Last back through, it's Petroselli. He gets it, trying to bounce out. He has some running room across the 45 to the 40 and out of bounds near the 38-yard line. Flag, however, came out. Being picked up.
Picked up.
Slipped out of the official's pocket. Taking the handoff, throwing the ball. A nice catch by Aaron Petroselli. Wrapped up and dropped near the 40-yard line.
Great open field tackle, Matt.
Nick Mysick, Jamie, textbook.
Beautiful job by Nick. We talk about big young men. Nick Mysick is 5'7", 146. Maybe. That's what he's listed at, but you don't have to be big to make great tackles like that.
No gain on that play. Second down and 10 for the Blue Streaks. Ball on the 40-yard line. Clock now at 2:30 and counting here in the second quarter. Scoreless in this ball game. Smith dropping back to check it. He handed up the ball off to Aaron Petroselli. Petroselli picked up a few as he went right side.
Well, the Hilltoppers have 3 timeouts, Matt. Madison only with 1. They had to use a couple, one on offense, one on defense early on, so that could be a factor. They're running low on time.
Well, Chardon will make a decision after this play what they want to do. Clock continues to run now under 2 minutes to go. Isaiah McClure lines up on the far side of the field, near side. It's going to be Jordan McClure, his brother. From the pistol. Petroselli has it, looking down the field. He has a man wide open. Ball a little bit underthrown and incomplete. Aaron Petroselli.
That was, well, who was that? That was number 5 who threw that.
Yeah, Josh Petroselli, who's listed as number 7, according to John Camp helped us out there.
Well, he was the guy. He's the backup quarterback. They handed it off to him, and then they went ahead and had a pass, a halfback pass.
Well, 2 times now we have seen some trickeration from these streaks, and both times it has not worked. Let's see what happens now, Jamie. You don't think this would be a fake punt, but with Tim Willis, you'd never know. Hall on his 40 to punt. Sullivan will stand near his, and we'll say 13. Low snap. Hall gets the kick off, and it's going to make its way into the end zone.
Big leg by the tight end. And now with 1:29, Matt, Chardon's got 3 timeouts. I always like to see a team play a little bit conservatively here. I think you're at home against Madison. I like going into halftime 0-0. And a couple reasons. One is Madison was picked by a lot of people to be the better team. They're clearly not. But keep this home field advantage and continue it. Don't make a silly mistake deep in your own territory with this little to play.
Well, 3 timeouts. Chardon has a lot of time left. Clock at 1:29 upon the snap. Let's see what the Hilltoppers can do. Sullivan from the shotgun. 2 receivers, 1 on each side, looking to pass. We'll throw it right side. Ball is caught.
He lost it. He
And
fumbled
the ball
it.
will go out of bounds. But
Definitely
remain
caught it,
Hilltopper ball. On the catch was Jordan Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett caught it, then he fumbled it out of bounds, but he's going to get the play, which is about a 14-yard one. And the clock's going to stop.
It will move the chains also.
Make that 12 yards. Ball is on the 32.
So Hilltoppers await the play, going to be brought in by Sullivan. And Jamie, it's important right now. If you're the Hilltoppers, you want to get out of bounds and stop that clock.
Yeah, and you've got the 3 timeouts, though, so.
Again, Sullivan from the shotgun. 1 receiver, 3 backs. Man in motion. Will look to throw quickly. In and out of the hands of Cardina. He only got a hand on it. Ball a bit overthrown. Looked like a rush play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 32. Madison coming in, Jamie. Number 1 right now in the computer points standings in Division II, Region 3. For the Toppers, they rank 5th in Division III, Region 7.
Yeah, very early, though, to be looking at those numbers. They're going to change substantially. Just keep winning.
Sullivan will hand the ball off. I think that might have been Jordan Barrett. And Barrett met at the line and dropped back. It was Barrett, the ball carrier.
You know, I'd run a play or 2 maybe, Matt, but I'm very happy right now if I'm the Hilltoppers.
Now Hilltoppers facing a 3rd down and 10. And now Madison will call their final timeout with under a minute left to go.
Wow, interesting. 58 seconds left, and the Blue Streaks decide to stop it. Hey, don't forget that GTV is on the internet. We now have a sister website, www.geaugatv.net, where you can see both channels 20 and 22 live anywhere, just like at home. Our streaming service is subscription-based, but the good news is you can watch GTV if you live outside of our funding communities, or if you live out of state, or if you don't get Time Warner Cable. And so that streaming video is, again, available at geaugatv.net. You can sign up for, I believe, as little as $60 for a full year, or if you want to go month to month, that's just $8. And Matt, one of the great things I like about that is as TV continues to move more and more a la carte, GTV is keeping up with the times, and you don't have to have cable, but you can still watch GTV.
Absolutely. You know, Jamie, Chardon, a lot to discuss right now during that timeout. 3rd down and 10. The question is, do you put it on the ground or go back to the air?
Put it on the ground, see what you could get, and then kick it away.
Now Sullivan from the shotgun. Man in motion. Will fake the handoff, keep it on the ground himself, and Sullivan not able to turn the corner. And he was forced out of play.
He's out of bounds.
Looked like Isaiah McClure was in on the coverage.
You know, not much he could do there, Matt. I mean, he's trying to get to the outside, and he got pushed out. So you're not going to ask a guy to fall intentionally in the 2nd quarter. I get the frustration amongst coaches and fans, but I don't think there was much Christian Ross could have done.
Well, you also have to tip your cap to the Blue Streaks, Jamie. They have done a tremendous job of sealing off the corners for the most part in this game and keeping the Blue Streaks from breaking off some big runs.
Wow, look at that punt.
Best punt we have seen this year from the Toppers. It's going to be initially fumbled, but then recovered.
Holy cow. That was a beauty. And that was textbook, man. It had the spiral and everything.
Tremendous punt by McCartney. Excuse me.
Might have been the best play of the half.
Riley Thompson.
That was, Riley Thompson, the senior leader, very smart player. He plays cornerback. And, of course, you're going to see him in the winter season as well. He'll likely be the team's starting point guard.
Well, with 42 seconds left to play, we've seen some tricks up the Blue Streak sleeve. You have to wonder what they're going to be doing now. You'd imagine, Jamie, Chardon might be playing in a cover 2 or maybe cover 3 at this point. The point is to keep the Streaks from getting near scoring range.
Yeah, you're going to put an extra defensive back on the field. And that's what they're doing here. They've got a back 4, cover 4.
Well, we're seeing Madison out power eye, one receiver in the far side, handoff to go to the big man Simic. Simic races across the, I should say rumbles across the 30 up near the 32.
He's close to a first down, but they're going to say no. And Madison is in no hurry to run another play. So
with Simic, Jamie, there really is no rushing. Not the speedster that some of these other gut kids have. 2nd and 1. This time they'll go to Simic again. It gets the first down across the 35, up near the 39-yard line. And
Blue
for the
Streaks.
Streaks, Jamie, that should just about do it.
That's going to do it. Coaches take their headsets off, and Matt, it took 49 minutes to play the first half. Nothing's been decided. If you're listening at home, you got to stay with us. And if you're watching the replay, boy, is this exciting.
Well, that will do it for us. We will take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have third quarter action up next on GTV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the 2014 Chardon Hilltopper Marching Band. Our awesome drum major this year is senior Callie Weber. Next week, will be the premiere of our new show featuring music from the classic rock group Queen. Up first this evening is a preview of that show. Here is Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Up next, we feature the Topperettes with captains Catherine Fairbanks and Brooke Hopes. The drum break in this selection is partially written by senior snare drummer Brian Ferris, with a band dance created by Catherine Fairbanks. Here's the Jennifer Lopez and Pitbull hit, On the Floor. Our last selection features our majorette squad with Ellie Large, Nicole Large, Hallie Spino, and Brittany Wilson. In the hit pop tune featuring Rihanna and Calvin Harris, here is We Found Love. All right, everyone, put your hands together for the Chardon High School fight song.
Welcome back to Chardon Memorial. Scoreless at halftime, and Jamie, you look at this one, it has been a defensive slugfest.
It absolutely has. There's been some turnovers, a couple big plays, but nothing breakaway. Matt, I want you to think about this. In 2012, when Chardon beat Madison 7-0, they scored that touchdown on the opening drive of the third quarter. They're going to receive the kickoff to start the second half. Maybe we could see that type of thing again.
No, we'll see what the Hilltoppers have up their sleeve, Jamie, to start the second half. But, boy, the talk on both sides has to be taking care of the football. A lot of balls hit the turf in that opening half.
Madison should feel very fortunate. They coughed it up on box snaps and a bunch of different fumbles. Just offhand, Matt, I think they had to have fumbled it 6 times, but Chardon only able to recover 1 of those kicks. And so that's been something as well. Madison has mitigated some of the damage that they've caused.
Well, right now, if you're the Chardon Hilltoppers, you have to figure out and you have to understand how to get some yards out of this Madison defense, because right now they're containing the edges and you're not getting anything up the middle.
Some of the first half statistics, man. Joe Grippy, 7 carries, 22 yards. He also caught 1 pass for 6. Cybus, back from injury, 5 carries, 28 yards. Sullivan, only 2 carries for 5 yards. He also completed 2 passes for, looks like about 18 yards. So there has not been a lot of offense. Madison's Connor Smith, he did leave the game at one point with the hand injury. He was 5 of 7 for 75 yards through the air. And Nick Brooks had 7 carries for 32 yards.
Jamie, just astounding totals at Chardon, only 90 yards of offense in the first half. But their defense only giving up 87 total yards. Let's see what the second half brings as we start with the kickoff. And coming up to, well, going back to receive the kick was, I think that's Mike Connick. It is Connick. So Connick will just about get up near the 30-yard line, where the Hilltopper offense will come back out for this first time this half.
Mike Connick is the last line of Connicks. John Connick, former football player, star. Joe Connick, of course, last year.
You know, I know you keep saying that, but there's got to be a few more somewhere.
No, this is it. Mikey Connick, Mike Connick. And as Mitch Hewitt said in the beginning of the season, Mike is a perfect blend of Joe, who's very outgoing, and John, who's a little bit more quiet.
1st and 10 Toppers and handoff. And again, the Hilltopper offense just not able to get that initial push. The O-line trying to do their best, but boy, that defensive line from Madison just stoning them right now, Jamie.
That was Bill Glass, too, clogging up things. Again, number 79 for the Blue Streak, 6'3", 430 pounds. Doesn't even look like he's wearing shoulder pads.
No. Just think if you're Tierney having to block him. False start will go against the Toppers.
Yeah, we had a really good angle of that. If you're listening at home from where we're sitting on the home stands, the Hilltoppers are going right to left.
I appreciate you being with us here on homecoming. It has been a picture-perfect night.
It really has.
Can't ask,
Beautiful.
this is a can't ask for more. We're just light jackets.
These kids are having a lot of fun, man. I was down there at halftime.
Sullivan going to keep the ball, race across the left side, turns the corner. And for Patrick Sullivan, he's going to pick up a Boy, about 4 or 5 yards on that run. Now for the Hilltoppers, this is going to be 3rd and somewhat manageable now, Jamie.
I actually, on my way back here, Matt, from the other side of the field, I walked through the Chardon Crazy section, and it is a jungle.
Were you attacked by the deer?
No.
Or the box?
No. These kids are having fun, though.
3rd and 5. Handoff, Grippy. Grippy cannot turn it upfield. Was going lateral before he was taken down. And on the tackle, Nick Law.
Not how Chardon wanted to start this second half, but this is what we have seen, back and forth. Let's see if Riley Thompson can boom another kick with his right foot.
Now, he had the best punt of the year the last time he touched the ball. Low snap. He will get it off. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to be a good bounce.
Great kick. You know what was fun about that? I mean, that was a low line drive kick. I'm telling you what, it barely got over the offensive line. And for Madison, number 41, Ricky Simsick, who is a senior, he happened to be looking back at the punter, which is what he was supposed to be doing. Otherwise, that thing would have hit him in the back of the helmet. So give him some credit.
The good news is Blue Streaks will take over ball on their own 20-yard line. So a tremendous job by Riley Thompson getting that punt off, and now the Streaks will have to go 80 yards to find pay dirt should they so choose. Handoff going left side is Nick Brooks, and Brooks gaining a big chunk of yards before he's forced out of play. Shy of the first down, though.
Hey, we gotta pick it up though. Let's go.
Let's go, defense. Let's get a stop.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Go, defense.
Connor Smith under center, going to pitch the ball off left side again. Another run, and the Blue Streak should be close to a first down. Couldn't see who the carry was. It might have been Nick Law.
Yeah, I think he's going to be about a yard short from what I can see based on the spot. And now the referee is going to ask for time so that they can measure, given that it is so close to the chains on the other side of the field. Well, GTV has an email service. They are short by just an inch. Visit jargontv.org and you can sign up for our email service. That way, when we set our schedule, you'll be the first to know. It's quick and easy. And so sign up now.
Well, 3rd down and very, very short for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, inches, Matt, just inches.
This might be one of those quarterback sneak situations for the Blue Streaks.
Chardon is quick on the defensive line. They're not very big, though. Drew McCartney is squeezing in there, as is Ben Sivas. I see Grippy as well on that defensive line.
Now pay attention, Jordan McClure, the lone wideout near side. Smith will go under center. 2 wingbacks and a tailback. Gonna hand the ball off, and nothing going there.
Wow!
The Blue Streak ball carrier, and that time it was Nick Brooks. Looked like he slipped.
They tried to hand it off, just a normal play. Didn't work at all. In fact, they lost about 3. So the defense comes up big.
So 4 down and about 3. Out to punt, Jack Hall.
There's an uncovered Blue Streak on the near side of the field. Now he's covered.
Hall gets a high kickoff. And fair catch called by Patrick Sullivan. He dropped it. Loose ball on the field. Sullivan fighting for it. It's a battle between him and Nick Brooks. And the official says it is Chardon football.
Oh my. Well, now Chardon, like Madison, Matt, getting a chance to recover that, and it was just a straight up muff. I think Sullivan was a little confused at first. He thought maybe he was going to let it hit, but the senior did a nice job by making the fair catch, because sometimes you let that ball hit and it rolls back. But now, Matt, with 9:01 to go, third quarter, good field position.
Well, the Hilltoppers will take over on their own 45-yard line, working their way right to left across your TV screen. Sullivan from the shotgun, man in motion, will fake the handoff, keep it himself going up the middle, and will be brought down just shy of midfield.
He's hit hard by number 55, Brandon Caruthers.
Second down and about 6 now for the Toppers. Scoreless as we are about a third of the way through this third quarter. Chardon's second drive of the second half. From the shotgun, Patrick Sullivan sends a man in motion. Will fake the handoff, keep it himself, and he will race up the middle, across the 50, over the 45, and out near the 43. First down for the Toppers.
Same play, different fake, and Sullivan's got a couple of big carries to start this drive into Madison territory.
Well, Jamie, a lot of things that Chardon was doing in the first half are now setting plays up in this second half, and that's what the wing tee does. It likes to confuse the opponents. Misdirection, if you will. Sullivan again from the shotgun. Gonna hand the ball off. Christian Ross. Ross around the right side. Ross running room and will go out of bounds just past the 35, out near the 31, but a flag, and this one will be coming back.
Mitch Hewitt is fired up. They're going to call a Chardon player for grabbing a Madison player up by around the neck in a hold.
Now horse collar.
Boy, is Mitch not happy at all, and you know, there you go. We've seen Chardon do this a number of times this year, Matt. 1st and 10, you're driving. All of a sudden now it's 1st and 20. It's one way to sap this momentum.
Well, for the Hilltoppers, the one nice thing though is their quarterback, Patrick Sullivan, does have the ability to throw the football. We have not seen him do it often tonight, Jamie. This might be a situation where when you're facing 1st and about 23, you try to go through the air, maybe see a little out route to Drew McCartney. He has been very quiet today. They have not looked his way. Sullivan under center now. Will hand the ball off, and busting up the gut was Ben Sivas across the 50 out near the 48-yard line.
Good positive carry. The only problem, Matt, when it's 1st and 20 and you think, well, maybe they can throw the ball, is Chardon, part of the reason that they've been successful throwing the ball is that they are not expected to do it. And when you get in these 1st and 2nd and longs, now the defense really isn't going to be surprised by the pass.
2nd down and 17 from midfield. Here come the Toppers. Sullivan now from the shotgun, sends a man in motion. It's Ross, and Ross will cross the 45 far side up to about the 44-yard line. And Christian Ross will make this about 3rd and 11. A nice pickup by the Hilltoppers, Jamie.
Took them 2 downs, and they still couldn't get those penalty yards back.
Officials will mark the ball at the 45-yard line. So 3rd and about 12 now for the Toppers. Clock continues to run. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter from Chardon Memorial. Gaspar split end far side of the field. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sends another man in motion. Will fake the handoff and will take it himself up the middle, and Sullivan shy of the 40-yard line, maybe up to about the 42. The linebacking core of Madison has done a very nice job tonight to contain Patrick Sullivan.
And you know, the penalty killed the drive. There's no other way around it. They had 1st and 10 and they were moving. The holding call brings out another punt situation. Let's see here now, Thompson, he needs to try to angle this kick. See if he can pin Madison deep.
Now, this time it's a good snap. A high kick. It's going to take a bounce, and now will bounce back the wrong way. The Hilltoppers will touch it before it gets to the 20. But I think the officials will spot it right about the 20.
Well, if you've wondered, now some of you in your home are going to notice that Time Warner has removed GTV and other select channels from their analog lineup. That means you don't have that digital cable box. The one way to get GTV back in, let's say, your spare bedroom or kitchen is to call Time Warner, and they will ship to you one of those boxes for free. So 855-243-8892.
Blue Streaks will take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 17-yard line. And it's going to be a run play for the Blue Streaks. Nothing going on there. Give big credit to Sean Maroney and his fellow defensive lineman for snuffing out that run. Well, Jamie, as this game progresses further and further, we're now at the 5:40 mark, clock continuing to run here.
John Carragus checks in, 71 for Chardon.
Each play becomes more important. Smith from the shotgun, looking left side to throw, stepping up. Smith takes it back, hits his open target. It was his 5th option, and that time with the catch, Aaron Petruselli. Petruselli shy of the first down by a couple yards. Boy, if you remember last year's game, it was a game of reckoning for Aaron Petruselli. He came out and caught well over 150 yards and several touchdowns in that contest.
Madison was impressive in that game.
3rd down and 2. It's amazing how much difference a year makes. Third and 2. Connor Smith from the shotgun. 3 receivers. Will hand the ball off, and he will try to give it to Petruselli.
I think that was
that
the
checker.
quarterback keeper.
That was the QB keeper. And Smith will pick up the first down.
Yeah, they brought him in. We've seen him carried a couple times. He needed 2. He got about 3 or 4, and then James. He's going to stay in the game. No,
That's Connor Smith.
Smith is back.
Smith from the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 near side. Smith, a quick throw, and it just bounces in from, bounces well behind Jordan McClure. McClure, I don't think expected that pass.
No, wasn't even looking in that direction.
Stops the clock at 4:22 to play, 2nd down and 10. And for the Blue Streaks, they'll have the ball on their own 31-yard line. Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward with you on homecoming. Always an exciting weekend. So many familiar faces back here to take in this epic battle.
Walk on the wild side.
Handoff, and boy, Jared Lasko has some running room. Lasko, a nice move, the 30, the 20, the 10. One man to beat, it's his own teammate. He is in the end zone. Jared Lasko, a 69-yard touchdown run to open up the scoring with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to play.
Where did that come from? How many carries has he even had coming in?
Well, in this game, it wasn't even enough to really register any notable statistics. Out to attempt the PAT, David Albert. Good snap, kick is down, it's underway, and it is good. So with 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to play, the Blue Streaks strike first, and they take a 7-0 lead. We'll take a timeout and come back with more here on GTV. Welcome back to GTV. Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward with you as the Blue Streaks get on the scoreboard first. A 69-yard touchdown run by Jared Lasko. And the Blue Streaks offense was just muddled down on their side of the field until Lasko just somehow squirted out of a pile of Hilltoppers and able to run the length of the field. Kickoff will be caught far side and brought up the field across the 15, up and shy of the 20-yard line. Joe Grippy with the return.
If you're the Hilltoppers, you just got to stick with what you've been doing. They played well enough to win this game. Don't panic. Don't take yourself out of your game plan. And see if you can put a drive together here. The ball's on the 19, so they need 81 yards, but we've watched this offense put together long, sustained drives.
Now first down and 10 Toppers, ball on their own 17-yard line. Sullivan going to keep it himself, and Sullivan across the 25 and slides forward up near the 28-yard line.
There you go. Come back and get a first down on first down.
Let's go.
Now Sullivan, a nice little run, moves the chains, and Jamie, you started to see this last possession, Patrick Sullivan doing it with his feet.
Connor McBride checks in.
They've been getting the Blue Streaks to think outside, and then Sullivan just keeps it and goes inside. Sullivan under center, man in motion, Ross, and wave that play off, flags are flying.
It's a false start. Two big penalties here in the second half, Matt. I mean, that's only 5 yards, but it hurts.
Well, to beat Madison, you have to play mistake-free football, and so far, the Hilltoppers have not done that. They played pretty well in the first quarter, in the first half, I beg your pardon, but here in the second half, penalties have been the case for this offense. Man in motion, Christian Ross. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Sullivan looking to throw. He finds Ross. Ross stays up on his feet. No, the officials say his knee touched.
Wow.
A close play. Officials going to err on the side of conservatism and mark Christian Ross down at the 32-yard line for a small pickup.
Still a good gain, though. Nice play.
Gain of really about 8 on that play.
Hey, let's go, baby. We're not going to win with this attitude. Let's go.
Should be 2nd and 7. Ball on the 32 with 2:48 to play. Clock continuing to run. One wide out for the Toppers on the far side of the field. Sullivan will come under center. Three running back set. Man in motion. Sullivan going to give it up, and it'll be another flag as that run will end near the first down mark. But Cybus's carry is going to be walked back.
It's a bad spot for a flag.
Now the Hilltopper faithful not liking the call as their team marches back down the field, setting up a 2nd down and long.
Wow, coaching staff not happy, Matt.
No, Jamie, you can't be happy.
I'll note they are actually unhappy at the officials. But we haven't seen any blatant holdings. That one was thrown by the umpire.
Now this is a veteran crew that has worked together for a long time.
Yeah.
What'd you say, 17 years?
17 years, yeah, for the most part. I think they might have added a guy or lost a guy here or there, but the core has stayed together.
2nd down and 13 for the Toppers. Ball on their own 25-yard line. And who called the timeout? Chardon took a timeout. Let's take one as well. You're watching GTV. Well, it's 2nd down and 13 for the Hilltoppers. Coming off that timeout, Chardon looking for something to get them going here. Been bogged down by penalties in the second half. Sullivan with the handoff, going to keep it, Sullivan fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and picks up maybe 1 or 2 on that run.
3rd and long, 2 penalties for 15 yards on this drive.
Now, Jamie, the other thing that we haven't talked about, it has sucked the life out of Chardon Memorial. It's a different stadium now than it was, about 10 minutes ago.
Still just 7-0.
3rd and 10 for the Chardon. Sullivan from the shotgun, 2 receivers, looking left side to throw, going to throw across the middle. Ball going to be intercepted by the Blue Streaks.
I think he dropped it. What's the call going to be? They're going to say he got it. Yeah,
they're going to say interception by Isaiah McClure, the sophomore, 5'10", 155, who plays safety. He picked the ball off near midfield. Officials will mark him down at the Chardon 48-yard line.
Sullivan overshot his target. Second interception of the year for Patrick Sullivan.
And now the Chardon defense must go back to work. Handoff coming left side is Lasco, and Lasco, not much going there.
You know, Matt, still though, think about it here. Madison, they coughed it up a lot in the first half. Remember that if you're Chardon. The defense can carry you here.
Well, you would love for the defense, Jamie, to get a critical turnover here. It's second down and about 7 for the Blue Streaks. Connor Smith barking out some signals. He has trips to the near side, a receiver far side in the slot, one back in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off. And the Chardon defensive line buckling down. Joe Malone came up from that linebacker spot to help make the tackle. Drew McCartney, Ben Sivas, Grippy also there to make a stop.
That's probably going to be the final play of the third quarter, I think, Matt. Maybe not. Let's see. They don't have to snap out.
Streaks running to the line. They tried to do this earlier in the game at the first quarter wind down, but they could not get the snap off. They're going to do it now. Smith dropping back the pass. Looking, getting pressure. He's dropped for a big sack. Boy, oh boy, did Chardon need that sack.
Lucas Lundblad was one of the guys in there, Matt. There were a couple other red helmets as well, but there we go. Keep the momentum back.
Well, Chardon makes a big play to end the third quarter. When we come back, what might be the final 12 minutes of this game, next on GTV. Welcome back to GTV. Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward with you. And Jamie, as soon as the clock gets straightened out, it's reading 20 minutes. There they go. They got it to 12. Hey, I'm up for an extra 8 minutes of football.
Chardon would take it. Now Madison, though. They're out there to punt.
Now Blue Streaks up 7-0. And as Jamie just said, the punting unit out. Jack Hall has done a lot of punting today. More than in any game this year for the Streaks. Sullivan back. Ball is nearly blocked.
Oh.
And a flag comes flying out. As the ball stopped shy of the 10.
Running into the kicker. Now, is that, if that's the 5-yard, now I don't know though in high school. I'm sort of referencing the NFL.
Well,
let's see.
Drew McCartney, I thought, was pushed into the punter.
It's a personal foul. A personal foul. You know, that's almost not fair, man. I'm sorry. The punter, Jack Hall, is 6'4", 235, starting tight end. You know, you put those penalties in to replace those little guys out there at the upper levels, and here you're going to get Chardon for just touching a guy who's used to smacking helmets with defensive ends all night. Come on.
Are you saying there should be an Academy Award for Mr. Hall?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Matt.
Now, Mitch Hewitt just stunned, walking the sideline, wanting an explanation. He's not going to get it. And Jamie, again, I hate to say it, but penalties just continuing to haunt the continuing to haunt the Hilltoppers in this homecoming game. It was not an automatic first down. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
And they're going to go for it.
Well, they got the big boy, Ricky Simic also. Josh Petroselli. And now officials calling a timeout. They're going to say it's an automatic first down, move the chains. If it's a personal foul, that's what it should be.
Here comes our referee, who's not a popular guy on this side of the field, Fred Colombo.
Now, he has not making friends with Mitch Hewitt. Well, for the Hilltoppers, They allowed a big run, a 69-yard touchdown run by Jared Lasko. Other than that, the defense, Jamie, has buckled down throughout the rest of this game. And they're going to be asked to make some more big stops now. It's 1st down and 10. Ball on the Chardon 40-yard line. Streaks looking to eat some time, but more importantly, get another score on the board. Josh Petroselli.
Why is he starting the clock? The clock was
in.
stopped.
He's going to run the ball right side. Petroselli cuts the corner around the 40, 35, 30, up the field down near the 10-yard line before he's pulled down to the ground. Mike Connick in there to make the tackle. And boy, we saw them run that play a couple times with Josh Petroselli coming in and taking basically what's a jet sweep around the right end.
First down at the 6-yard line.
So 1st and goal for Madison. Ball now on the 6-yard line. And throughout this season, Jamie, we've seen the Hilltopper defense bend but not break. Well, right now, if their backs are against the wall, they need 4 stops. Under center, the quarterback. Gonna hand the ball off and pounding his way toward the goal line. Petroselli will not make it in. They're gonna mark him down shy around the 1-yard line. That will bring up 2nd down and goal. Now the other thing, Jamie, is Blue Streaks, they had a case of not being able to hang on to the football in that opening half, but they've done a much better job in the second half.
Chardon needs somebody to cover the wide receiver on the far side of the field.
Now they feel that this is going to be a QB keeper, and Smith keeps it himself. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown. With 10:58 to play here in the 4th quarter, Madison again finds the end zone, and they now lead 13-0 on a Connor Smith 1-yard touchdown run.
Can't say it enough, Matt. Just can't stress it enough. The penalties here in the second half have just so frustrating.
Well, here comes David Albert out to attempt the PAT. A good snap. That kick, no doubt about it. Well, 10:58 to play. We'll pause and take a timeout. When we come back, Chardon will receive the ball, trailing 14-0. Well, Streaks teeing it up here at Chardon Memorial Field, up 14-0, and now seemingly in control of this game, Jamie. But still just under a quarter to play. But right now, if you're Chardon, you have to move the football and get points on the board this drive. Now Chardon, down man, will eventually pick up the ball and race forward. There's not much going there for Maroney. He brings the ball across at the 25-yard line. Hilltoppers will take over, 1st down and 10. Ball spotted actually on the 23-yard line. So Hilltoppers will get back to work on the offensive side. Sullivan from the shotgun, a receiver on the far side. Man in motion, Sullivan dropping back the pass, quick throw, caught, and then going out of bounds, being wrapped up and dropped out of bounds, Michael Cardina. So a little bit of a pickup there for the Toppers, Jamie. They moved the football, picked up about 4 on that play, maybe 5. Okay, they'll say 2nd and 4, so they'll make it 6.
Saw the strong arm of Sullivan on that throw, Matt.
Gaspar, lone wide out, near side of the field. Sullivan again from the shotgun, looking left side, looking, feeling some pressure, stepping up, running out left side, looking to throw, will get the ball. Did Barrett make the catch? No, could not quite hang on to it, falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Good job by Sullivan to keep the play alive.
Good coverage by the Blue Streaks. Chardon now 3rd and 4 on their own 30-yard line. Would once again like to congratulate tonight's homecoming queen, Kelly Turk. Homecoming king will be announced tomorrow. Now, similar formation from the Toppers. From the shotgun, man in motion's Barrett. Sullivan gonna keep it himself, trying to go forward, but boy, he maybe gained a yard on that play. It'll be 4th down and at least 2, maybe 3.
Should be closer than that. Let's see. No, yeah,
Well,
it's closer than
Actually, yeah, they'll say about
that. 4 down territory, they got to go for it. It's about a yard. I would say, don't you think, Matt?
good call. Officials timeout.
Actually,
Are they going to measure?
Close enough to measure.
Why not? They've measured quite a few times tonight for Madison.
Yeah, don't forget birthdays, anniversaries, and other special occasions can be made more special on GTV. You can send us your picture or pictures, and we will highlight your special event. Send those to geaugatv@windstream.net.
Now, Hilltoppers need to gain a foot on this next play. It's about the length of the football.
Go sideline. Go, go.
Sullivan under center. Sends a man in motion, going to keep it himself going forward, and it looks like he picked up the 1st down.
Nice job.
Still waiting for the officials to signal 1st down. They're going to call for the chains again.
Now, the one guy,
No, now they're going to move him forward. There they go. So clock will now run 9:28 and counting. 14-0 Blue Streaks. Hilltoppers trying to move the ball. Nice 1st down by the Toppers. Man in motion, Patrick Sullivan. Wave this off. There's a flag.
encroachment, offsides on Madison. Well, that's a good sign.
We'll make it 1st down and 5. Jamie, you look ahead on the the Hilltoppers schedule. Next week, a big game up in Willoughby taking on South.
Yeah. And that's going to be an important one. Of course, the Riverside game is always tough. Those are the 3 games remaining.
Well, tonight starts a pattern for the Hilltoppers. It's home and then away at South, home to Geneva, away at Riverside, home to US, and away at Lakeside. So 1st down and 5 for the Hilltoppers. Ball on the 37-yard line. And Sullivan looking to throw, has Cardina wide open. Sullivan puts it up in the air, shorts it. Cardina goes up for it, cannot make the catch. Sullivan, not exactly a good throw with the footwork, but he got in the vicinity of Michael Cardina. Cardina, a nice job coming back to it, but just could not make the catch.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He was wide open. The problem might have been, though, that he was 30 yards plus downfield and running. That would have had to have been a 40-yard throw to hit him in stride, and Sullivan was rolling, so he couldn't really set his feet. That was a tough one.
I don't even think, Sullivan saw him either. He was under some pressure. So 2nd and 5 now from the shotgun. Man in motion is Barrett. Sullivan going to fake the handoff, races up the field, and Sullivan up near the 50, making some runners miss and dragged down eventually across the 50 out near the 46-yard line.
It's a good run. I like Chardon sticking with the offense here.
Certainly no time to panic. A lot of time left, 8:40 and counting. though they come to the line quickly. One wide out to the far side. Normal 3 running back. Sullivan going to fake the handoff, keeping himself looking, throws and just could not quite find Drew McCartney. Nice coverage by Isaiah McClure on McCartney.
McCartney this year, man, he's got 4 catches for 183 yards. You must have seen a few of these because that's a 46-yard average.
Well, look again at his touchdowns.
So 2 big ones, huh?
Well, he has 4 receptions, half for touchdowns.
Big plays.
That's what he is, a big playmaker. He's been quiet tonight. I would love to see Drew McCartney make a big play right here. 2nd down and 10. Hilltoppers ball on the Madison 47-yard line. Sullivan, a high snap, brings it back down to earth across the 40, up the field near the 40, near the 38-yard line.
Good play. 3rd and short. This is how this offense runs, Matt. You get in 2nd, 3rd and short. Now you can pass, you can run that fullback, you can run your scissor play. Sullivan can keep it. You can't get into long yardage situations.
And more importantly, they've been playing mistake-free on this drive. 3rd and 2, ball on the 38.5-yard line. Sullivan fakes the handoff, tries to cut up the field. He has the 1st down across the 37-yard line up near the 36, but Sullivan took a lick.
He's down.
And he's trying to out. Sullivan is down, which means we're going to be seeing Joey Dinko. Well, let's take a timeout here. You're watching GTV. The good news is Patrick Sullivan able to walk off the field on his own power. Into the game now. Joey Dinko, the sophomore, 5'9", 140. Dinko under center. Will hand the ball off. There's Grippy. Grippy grinding out a couple yards across the 35 up near the 34-yard line.
And it looks like Matt Sullivan's going to come right back in. Nice job, Joey. Maybe not. Yeah, they're going to send him in. Also coming back is Michael Cardino.
And for the Hilltoppers, good to have your field general back. Breaks the huddle. He'll send out 2 receivers to the far side. He'll have 2 backs. He's from the shotgun. Looks to throw, now steps up, and Sullivan races across the 30 to 25 before he's brought down. Jared Lasco in on the tackle for the Blue Streaks.
Looks good.
Another 1st down for the Toppers, and Jamie. Now comes the big boy back into the ball game for Madison. Bill Glass, all 430 pounds of him. Looking to clog up that middle. Sullivan, 4 receiver set, looking to throw, puts the ball up in the air.
He's got him.
And throws the ball on the wrong side of his intended receiver, Christian Ross. Ross was covered.
Very close.
But he had Connor Smith beat. That time a case of just turning the wrong shoulder. So 2nd down and 10. And for Chardon, you have to, Jamie, start paying attention a little bit to the clock now. 6:21 to go.
Well, you're in a position, Matt, with you've got your 2 timeouts. You got to score a touchdown here, hold, and tie the game, or potentially you could go for the win. But you're right. This is a must-convert drive.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Sullivan again from the shotgun. 3 receivers. This time he's going to go to Grippy. Grippy has the ball in the backfield from the 30 up to the 25, near the 20 and out of bounds after picking up about 5 yards on the play.
It's a good use of his blockers out there on the far side. I saw number 74 getting out. That's Dominic Dea. He's 6 feet and 208 pounds, big young man. Here it is, 3rd down. I guess he only got about 4 because of where he caught the ball.
Officials will mark the ball on the 21-yard line. So 3rd down and about 7-ish for Chardon. Again, Sullivan from the shotgun. Barrett in motion and stoppage of play. This time it's Madison calling the timeout. So Madison burning a timeout. They saw something they did not like, and they elected to call their first timeout of this half.
Hey, we talked about the Chardon Crazies, Matt, and you can actually you can help support a student be a Chardon Crazy. And you can do that by going to Chardon Athletics, the website, the new athletic website, which is a very good site. And you can also visit the Chardon High School Athletic Department. So you can sign up for $20. You can give a student a Crazies t-shirt, the topper towel, a wristband, window sticker, and also exclusive pregame festivities on select games. Unfortunately, man, we have not seen the Chardon Crazies be all that crazy since the very beginning of the game. Part of that is some of the penalties that have hurt Chardon and have led to 2 blue streak scores here in the second half.
Now, penalties and big blue streak plays, Jamie, will do that. Right now, though, Chardon with a chance to get their student section back up and cheering. It's 3rd down and 4. Ball spotted on the 21-yard line of Madison. It's 4 down territory for the Hilltoppers. Sullivan from the shotgun. Joe Grippy to his right. 4 receivers set. Sullivan dropping back the pass. Throwing, and Cardina cannot make the catch. He might have been blocked by the official.
He bumped into the official, yeah. But he still had a chance to catch the ball. So now 4th down.
Now it's 4th down, and for Chardon, you have to go for it. Gaspar will bring out the play. We have seen Chardon, Jamie, over the years make some big 4th down plays. This is another one. Grippy. Well, before the play even takes off, the Blue Streaks incur a sideline warning.
Well, just a warning. For now, could be a 5-yard penalty. We saw that against Kenston in week 2. Kind of unusual. Does happen.
Gaspar and Jordan Barrett lined up in the slot, far side. Grippy and Christian Ross, the running backs. Sullivan looking to throw, looking for Ross, feeling some pressure, stepping up in the pocket, throwing over the middle of the field and incomplete. He was looking for Gaspar, but just too far in front of Gaspar.
He was pressured. He was pressured, man. He just didn't have an opportunity to set his feet. And so the Blue Streaks take over with 6:02 left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Jack Hall in on that pressure for the Blue Streaks. And now if you're Chardon, again, you need a quick stop. Maybe a turnover here, Jamie, but you need something. I formation behind Connor Smith, 1 receiver, and they're going to give it to their up back, and that's Josh Petroselli. And Petroselli picks up the 1st down, crossing the 30 out near the 33-yard line.
Well, if you're the Chardon defense, expect the run. You're probably going to get a steady dose of it. You got to make tackles, and we have seen Madison has a penchant for coughing up the ball. Maybe something like that can swing this momentum.
You know, the Hilltoppers would love to see that happen. 1st down and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. And handoff again. It's Petroselli around the 35, up near the 38 before he's forced out of bounds.
Good news for Chardon is that the clock stops.
Well, we talked about Chardon's upcoming schedule, but keep in mind Halloween, because that's when Riverside and Madison will play. And of course, Riverside is going to have a say in this whole pack title before everything is said and done. 2nd down and 6. Blue Streak.
Power eye. Don't see that a lot anymore, do you?
Now Madison's running a few times today.
Fumble.
Quarterback couldn't hang on to it, and Chardon caught a break there. Unfortunately, the Hilltoppers could not fall on it.
That's why you keep playing. That's why you got to tell these guys. There's a lot of frustration on the Chardon sidelines. You got to tell these guys to keep going.
Well, the good news is it's 3rd down and 7 for the Blue Streaks.
Madison hasn't even taken a minute off this clock yet, and it's already 3rd down.
Again, same power eye formation for the Streaks. One receiver on the far side. They're going to go to the air. Connor Smith looking to throw, and ball nearly intercepted. Went off the hands of his intended receiver, the first big man through the pile, in Jack Hall, the tight end.
He was wide open.
Boy, Justin O nearly there to make that interception, but just could not quite get there in time.
You wonder, Matt, with the sort of, it was 70, almost 80 degrees today and sunny. Temperature has dropped. Is there a dew thing happening on the field?
The field is definitely a little slick, but not too bad. It's more dry than a grass field would be at this point in time. 4th and 7, Hall back to punt. Low snap. Hilltoppers bring a little bit of pressure. Ball will bounce and Sullivan will watch it go past them, and eventually will come to a rest around the 13-yard line.
Come on.
With 4:38 to go in this game, Chardon needing 2 scores, and Jamie, now they have to go nearly the length of the field to get one of them.
We'll see now. Maybe Sullivan drops back to throw a little bit more. Matt, you've been with this team now all 5 weeks. I don't know that they've played a lot of football trailing, have they?
No. I mean, Jamie, you look at week 1, that 8-6 win against West Geauga. Really, they led Princeton throughout most of that 19-7 victory, and they were trailing the first minute against Canton South before they came back to tie the game and eventually take the lead 3 minutes later. And of course, last week just all over North. So for the Hilltoppers, and that's a great point. This is all new territory for Chardon.
Well, a timeout is being called by Madison. Again, we've seen them make a couple timeouts, take a couple like this. And let's go ahead and thank our funding communities one more time for all that they do. Of course, we couldn't bring you any of our high school sports without our cable subscriber franchise fees. We'd like to again extend thanks to all of the GTV funding communities, including those not funding tonight's contest. They are Burton Village, Chardon Township, the City of Chardon, Hamden Township, Middlefield Village, and Munson Township. Thanks again for supporting GTV, and thanks to all our viewers for their support.
Jamie, once again, good spot to remind everyone, we do have a Twitter account here on GTV as well, GTV Replays. If you want to know what's going on in the GTV world, a good thing to do is to check out our Twitter handle. And of course, don't forget Jamie's Twitter handle as well.
The Maple Leaf, you can follow all of Geauga County sports at Leaf Sports on Twitter.
Yeah, I even saw someone tweeting Ledgemont Volleyball the other day.
Yeah.
Sullivan looking to pass, looking a lot of time, putting the ball up and then putting it out of play. Smart decision, everybody was covered. Just stop the clock and live to play another day.
Yeah, well, this is when it becomes hard to pass. Part of the strength of Chardon's passing game has been that teams maybe no game plan for it. Now they're in a little bit of a different territory.
Well, and when you think about this, when you watch a team like Menor with that spread offense, they make it look so easy. And Chardon, nowhere near that level. Ball up in the air, it's gonna be caught, and oh my goodness. A good catch though for the Hilltoppers. Christian Ross came up, it was decked. And Christian Ross very slow to get up. My oh my.
How did he hang on to it?
Well, he's a tough young man. Christian Ross, a junior, 5'9", 184. Gets up, is gonna come off the field
Hit. They're going to call Madison for a hit to the head. That's what the referee signaled. So it's a personal foul, 15 yards.
Yeah, and that is, we talked about this rule, Jamie, early on in the year. You cannot hit a defenseless player above the shoulders. That's exactly what that play was. That's what the OHSAA has been looking to crack down. And for Chardon, they now have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Certainly hope Christian Ross is okay. He's moving about pretty well on the sidelines. I expect to see him coming back on the next play. Sullivan from the shotgun, dropping back to pass, going to step up, and Sullivan going to take it up the middle over the 45, out near the 47-yard line near side. And Sullivan a little slow to get up.
This is where you've got to have your next play ready. It's got to be in the hopper now. You're at 4 minutes, 2 timeouts. You don't have this clock to go down and score. So get the hurry up, get it going.
Barrett, grippy out there, I think. Even saw Sivas. Sullivan running out, or flushing out, looking to throw down the middle of the field, and it's caught! A big catch by Jordan Barrett, who was lined up in the slot. Barrett with the catch near the 32-yard line into Madison territory. 1st down for the Toppers.
Get your play ready.
A play being signaled in from the bench. Clock will now start once the official signals it. Christian Ross returns. He's lined up in the slot near side. Under 3:30. Sullivan looking to throw right side. And ball nearly intercepted. Reading that play was Jared Laskus, who, of course, had that 69-yard touchdown run. He just read that play well and came in and could not hang on to it.
Lasko almost stepped up and made a huge interception, but he didn't. So put it behind you, get back to the line.
Now Chardon, 2nd down and 10 now from the Blue Streak 32-yard line, looking for their first score of the game, and they need 7 here, folks. Trailing 14-0. Matt Jaworski, Jamie Ward with you. Chardon's homecoming. Appreciate you tuning us in today here on GTV. Again, Sullivan from the shotgun, 3 receiver set. Man to his right. Sullivan dropping back to pass, feeling a big rush, will throw. Has Jordan Barrett left side, and Barrett, though, could not get away from the grasps of the linebacking core from Madison. And boy, Ricky Simic was right there to make the stop. And Simic, you look at him, Jamie, just a very big player. 5'10", 205, but he looks much bigger than that on the field.
3rd and long.
Now 3rd down and 9 for the Toppers. Ball on the 32-yard line. Again, 3 receivers, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Sullivan stepping up, throwing down the field. Sullivan.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Was looking for a couple of receivers, maybe McCartney in on that play, but just overshot all of them. That brings up now 4th down. And for the Hilltoppers, this might be it if they cannot get 1st down here.
They have 2 timeouts. Some of our reporter friends are hitting the field. News Herald's here. Who else did you see?
Star Beacon and the Cleveland.com. Of course, Maple Leaf is also here, but they're going to stick around and wait till the game's over before they head down. It's classic. Sullivan from the shotgun, again racing out, feeling a ton of pressure, looking to throw. And that play was going nowhere. Barrett could not hang on to it. It was heavily covered by Vince Primer. Incomplete, and the Blue Streaks will take over with 2.5 minutes left to go.
Chardon with the 2 timeouts can use them both, so they can still get it stopped and they can still get the ball back, but then they're going to need an onside kick.
Well, Jamie, they need right now a turnover. No doubt about that.
Make sure they tackle.
So 1st down and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Again, power I formation for Connor Smith. Smith going to hand the ball off. Petrozelli stopped in the backfield for a loss and some extracurricular pushing and shoving.
Probably use my timeout here.
Well, Chardon not going to use the timeout on this play. They may be waiting for third down, thinking to stop it on third down and then stop it on fourth down.
Yeah, but if Madison fumbles here, now you've given all that clock up.
Second and 12, now under 2 minutes to go. Again, an I formation for Smith. Smith hands it off, and
they are going
Petroselli dropped in the backfield near the 25-yard line. Timeout now called by the Hilltoppers.
Well, high school sports, just part of our programming here on GTV. And Matt, as we get toward the end of the fall, we'll go into the winter time, and of course, our holiday coverage is right around the corner. So many things to bring you. Fun time of the year. Trick or treat this year is on a Friday night, as you mentioned, in Chardon. So Halloween night, October 31st, is a Friday. Chardon will be in Lakeside, and GTV, we will be at, well, Matt, you'll be at Lakeside.
I'll be at Lakeside.
We'll be covering the Cardinal Huskies versus the Berkshire Badgers, Kinsman Cup.
Now that's always a fun rivalry in Week 10, the Kinsman Cup. Boy, Cardinal, Jamie, just looking so good again this year.
Yeah.
Playoff aspirations of their own.
Absolutely. Now, third down, Madison's going the wrong way, Matt, and that's fine with them. They're just trying to protect the football. They're going to do the same thing. Make your tackle, call your timeout, and now you're going to need a big play. Do you go after the punt? Maybe.
So, Twins lined up to the near side. I formation. It's Simic and Nick Brooks in the backfield.
They're going to try for the first down here.
And the ball will be handed off. Simic up the middle. The big bruising fullback across the 30, pounding his way. Can they stop him? Still on his feet across the 35 before he's brought down.
It was like
at
a
the
rugby
36.
scrum. Straight up rugby scrum.
Toppers use their final timeout with 1.5 minutes to go.
I would say you got to go, maybe you try to go get the punt, Matt. You know, we've seen some
Why not?
bad snaps.
Why not?
We've seen a couple of bad snaps today. Oh, we just got a Huskies update for those listening live at home. They lead Richmond Heights 20-0 in the fourth quarter. Well, Matt, this second half has just been kind of tough. A couple of holding penalties and then the roughing, the punter call. And that's it. Those 3 flags just really have swung the game.
Well, you know, Jamie, you look at that big play that Lascos ripped off, that 69-yard touchdown run, and it just seemed to take the wind out of the Hilltoppers' sails. And after that, what could go wrong did go wrong in terms of penalties. And Chardon just never able to recover. But you know what? You do have to tip your cap, though, to the Blue Streak defense because they have played so well tonight. They've had their backs up against the wall a few times, but boy, they have kept the Hilltoppers out of the end zone. 4th down and 6. Hall back to punt. Good snap. Gets off a booming kick.
Cow.
And
is that?
Nick Mysick will watch it bounce into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness. Where the heck was he standing from, man? He just kicked that ball 80 yards on the bounce. If you count the bounce from where he was standing to where it ended up, 80 yards.
That was a high kick. I'll tell you what, if there's any Division I, Division II college scouts, you got a heck of a punter here.
He doesn't have the size.
He is 6'4", 235.
Well, 1:21 left. You can't stop the clock. You got to get first downs. You probably got to throw the ball here. And you got to move it down the field. Let's see what Sullivan can do.
No, Sullivan from the shotgun, 4 receiver set plus, 4 receivers plus a running back. Looking, throwing across the middle and incomplete. Was looking for Barrett.
Matt, you got 6 Madison defensive backs there. You got 3 Chardon guys running routes and 6 defenders. So you go ahead and do that math.
Yeah.
Everybody's double team.
You thread a needle is what you have to do. And a lot of times when you're doing that, it does not end well. Once again, next week we'll have audio for you. It'll be Integrity Radio being simulcasted here on GTV, and we will have video footage of the NDCL Lake Catholic game. Sullivan going through the air, the ball is caught.
Well, they tried the hook and ladder, and he fumbled it, and Madison is going to recover. Let's see, though. Was he down, or was he able to get it up?
That's what, Jamie, what I was kind of wondering.
What's the call? Still nothing by the officials. And now there's the signal. That'll do it.
Now, not much that Mike Connick can do. Is a design play like that, you have to think with this much time left.
Was that number 5 or number 6?
I thought it was 6, but if that was 5, then we're talking about Danny Comertz. The split, that very well could be. Comertz is the split end, the senior 6'1", 155.
Well, now it's
but at this point, neither here nor there. Just a matter of this clock running out with 1:07 to go. Chardon has no ability to stop the clock. Hilltoppers will fall, bearing some miraculous plays to 4-1. Will be a bump on their road to the playoffs for Madison.
Small bump, though, Matt. Very small bump. Everybody knew how good this Madison team was coming in, and guess what? They proved it. They took advantage of some mistakes, and hey, you got to get right back at this. You could easily reach the playoffs. We saw in 2012, Chardon went 8-2 and ended up hosting in the first round. So, still a lot to be positive about.
Well, when you look at the remaining Chardon games, next week at South is big, and then against Riverside will be just as big. And outside of that, if they just take care of business against the other teams, they should be playing in week 11. Well, will they have to take one more knee? No, the teams will race on the field, and that will do it for us here. Final from Chardon Memorial is Madison 14, Chardon nothing on homecoming night. Would like to thank my partner, Jamie Ward, executive producer Dave Jevnikar, our camera crews, Brian Foster, also Chris Graw, and Brett Iyer back at Mission Control. I'm Matt Jaworski. Good night, everybody.